All right, everybody, welcome to JK Groovy Games. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of my reaction and thoughts to the Nintendo Direct that happened yesterday, specifically the Switch 2 Direct, which huge, by the way, huge announcements. I just wanted to kind of go through the video and give my specific impressions and review on what I thought. I'm going to kind of skip ahead on some of these bits, but nonetheless, let's just hop right in and get into this because this is exciting stuff. All right, so right off the bat, we kicked it off with Mario Kart, which honestly looks so good. I am so excited for the Mario Kart World aspect. I think it's fun to change it up and do something unique and fun and different that's different from the previous Mario Karts. So I beyond blown away by this. So we kicked it off with this, which, by the way, 24 players. I don't know if that's gonna be the only game mode is the 24-player mode, where you have 4 tracks that are kind of going through the map one at a time, or if it's just gonna be specifically like you can choose to do your normal laps, you know, 3 laps per map or whatever. So I'm intrigued to see if what kind of game modes this is going to improve. But I will say I'm not happy about the price that this game is going to cost. It's kind of expected, to be honest. I just love that you can grind on rails now and jump from wall to wall, and you can be a cow. Like, come on, dude, this is so cruel. Sorry. I'm gonna make sure. Oh yeah, it is cat. This is just so crazy to me. And we're gonna have a lot of characters, and I'm interested to see what these customizations are with the costumes. Like, what kind of power does that do? Because I saw that you can be a character with their costume at the beginning, so we'll see. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct.
Nice.
I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2.
It's so exciting.
Wow.
It's
what
so
do you
exciting.
think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
And this is only going to be on the Switch 2, by the way. This is a Switch 2 exclusive.
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2
It's
system.
so huge.
Welcome to this vast world. Kart
So
races are
huge.
held throughout various regions that span the globe.
See, this is what I'm interested about. Is like how you kind of
Depending on the time of
connect,
day and
you
weather
know?
conditions, the atmosphere
Because it's
will
going to be
change.
1 lap per round, right? But then you kind of go off onto like a highway or something to kind of pass into the other
And in
map.
this Mario Kart game,
But like, look at that. That's crazy.
you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
This part's pretty interesting too. I'm not going to lie.
In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
And I wonder how many tracks
But
there's
don't
going to
sleep
be
at
in
the
total.
wheel. You'll
Like,
also
are they
drive the
hiding
next
some of
course
them
as part of the
for launch
competition.
day, or are they showing us all
With
the cups
24
right there?
drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
Yeah, I'm ready, dude.
Introducing
This
Knockout
game mode
Tour.
2 looks super fun. I think this is going to be a
Race
fun game mode.
non-stop from one corner of the world
6
to another.
tracks. 6 tracks. And it's an elimination bracket? Like, yes,
There are
please.
multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown
I also
when you
saw
hit a
that Big
checkpoint,
Mushroom is
you'll
back,
be
which
eliminated.
or Mega Mushroom, I should say. That is so exciting.
you make it
We haven't
all
had
the way
that
to the
since
finish line?
the Wii version. Woo! And the free
You can
roam
also
aspect,
freely
I
drive around this
don't.
vast world
I
in
heard
free
that
roam.
you free roam in between matches, which is kind of cool.
By
But I
going
wonder if you
off-road,
can obviously just
explore
kind of
new
go
areas and routes.
into it and
So
free
drive
roam wherever you
your
want,
cart takes you.
which is something everybody's always been
You
trying to
could
do in
also go
Mario
for
Kart
scenic
games, which is
drives
kind of
with
cool.
friends. And even take photos together at different locations.
Yeah, this the GTA of Mario Kart. I love how Yoshi has like his little, you know, race com thing.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World!
Mario Kart
The
World!
game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
It's awesome.
More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct. So be on the lookout for
April
more information
17th, which
in
is
the
going to be a
future.
huge direct. We have a Mario Kart Direct. I think we have another
Mario
Nintendo
Kart
Direct
World
later this
launches
month
on the same
too.
day as Nintendo Switch
And a
2.
treehouse that was today. Wow.
We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2.
Yep.
These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2. And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button.
A C button. You say.
Let's take a look at some new
We
experiences.
know what
it
that
offers.
is. So I think this is cool. It's honestly kind of like fun and gimmicky at the same time, but it's cool that Nintendo is actually adding a chat functionality to their games. They've been needing this forever.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. Woo! That was you. So quick.
It's definitely going to be nice to see. Okay, that's an interesting thing too, is the shock makes it so you go small for like 2 seconds and then you're back up. I get that would be a little bit more fair, but
Introducing
yeah.
Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Discord for the Switch.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, you'll
So
be
cool.
able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
I love how you can like hop in your car too. That's kind of fun.
While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But
Yep.
you're still behind me, right? All right, let's keep going. Okay. So
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
jump
Yeah.
on here.
That's crazy,
Alright,
but
let's keep
yeah,
going. Let's
like
make a
I want to
left
see
here.
how
When
that's
it's
gonna
noisy
work
around
because
you, your voice will
is it
still come
really
through
gonna work like
clearly,
that? You know what I
letting
mean?
You chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a boat?
Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's so pink.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily
I'm
chat
interested.
with
That
friends
looks
and
so
family.
big. The Switch 2
If you
looks
open the chat
gigantic,
menu
and
turn
I'm
on
wondering
game
if it's
screen
like the
sharing,
same size as the Steam Deck.
There we go. There we go.
you can
I
also
can't remember
share
what
your
size
game
the screen was,
Did you
but
see someone just like
also
go on top
I
of that dinosaur?
Really?
the fact that the frame rate is super low does not have me intrigued with this. If they up it in the future, if there's a possibility to up the frame rate when you're viewing people, that's great, but it kind of looks choppy, I'm not gonna lie.
You can
Still a
chat
cool
to your
concept that
heart's
you can do
content,
this. It's kind of
even
cool.
while playing different games.
Yeah, I know that one. It's so hard, right? It's tough.
Oh wow, I'm like in the sky right
So
here.
basically they go through and they
Come on,
kind of
come on.
show
Yeah, we got it.
everything here throughout the direct, which is pretty nice. But then they kind of show
yo,
what the
that's it.
chat functionality is, and then they have this camera
Easily
thing,
mute yourself,
which
and
is
more.
super interesting because this camera here
Wait.
is basically, it reminded me of like the Kinect or something, which is kind of interesting. I think it's
Using
better
Game
than the
Chat.
Kinect. The Kinect
Even
wasn't
when
like,
you're apart,
they had its
you can play
flaws. It had
games
its
and
flaws.
hang
It was a
out
cool
as if you were
concept at the
together
time,
in the same room.
but now
Play
it's
together,
interesting.
Or compete in online
So I think
multiplayer
the
games.
function of this is pretty cool for like streamers and people who are
Chat while
trying to
playing your
record
personal
and stuff
favorites.
for your face cam and all that.
Decide
That's
your
really
own
cool.
rules for a retro
But
game competition.
It'll be a fun concept.
Or hold a
And then they
sports
went on
competition
and talked
between
more about
families.
like parental controls and then game share right here.
And play together.
They allowed a game
But
share
on Nintendo Switch
functionality,
2,
which is
you can
really
play
cool
together
in
locally on
the
multiple
sense
systems
of
using
sharing
just
systems.
one game,
But
with game share.
But there is a caveat.
As shown
You
here,
have to.
even
There
games
are
that
certain
require
games that
multiple
they
screens
select.
can
You
be
can't
played
do it
if
with
one
any
person
game.
owns a compatible game. With Game Share, you can temporarily share compatible games
Yeah.
with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time.
Which is
Game
pretty
Share
cool.
also supports
Like the fact
online
that they
play
have
with other
this
Switch
now.
2 systems.
It's pretty
And
cool.
you can use it with friends via Game Chat. which we showed earlier.
But you do have to have an online subscription.
Game Share can only be used with compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo
Actually,
Switch.
did they add a local option? I don't
Game Share
remember.
support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
I hope so.
Up next,
This is the hardware part, which is
we'd
really
like
cool.
to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Which honestly, I am so
Please take
happy
a look.
about the look of the Switch 2. I think the magnets is such a smarter thing to do than to slide it
At
in and out.
7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a
7.9,
bigger
that's
built-in
right.
screen.
I
Here's
love
how
that you can ride on the
compares to
waves too,
Nintendo
man. They're
Switch.
really showing off
The
some Mario
system's
Kart.
thickness remains the same.
This is interesting
With
too.
approximately double the pixels compared to
Double
Switch,
the
you
pixels.
can enjoy games
That is
in greater detail
120
on the 1080p screen.
FPS. Well, frame rate wise, but yeah, 1080 at 120 FPS. Yeah.
The screen supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
Like, that's so crazy. That's crazy.
The LCD screen is more vivid
I
and
love
supports
that.
HDR,
It looks
providing
way
more
more bright
contrast
and
between
vibrant.
light and dark areas of the images.
And the magnets, so
The
cool.
all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers
I was worried about this at
connect
first because I'm like, what if they fall out? But it seems
Strong
like they have
magnets
it.
keep the controllers
Hopefully
firmly
over
attached
time
to the
it
system.
doesn't become loose or
Detach the
anything.
controller easily
That would be
by
super
pressing the
nice.
release button on the back.
If you don't ever have any issues. I love that the buttons are bigger. The fact that you don't
and
need
SR
the
buttons are
attachment, because
bigger
I would always
for
put
greater
on the little
comfort and
attachment.
control when
And
playing
I'm
with
happy
the
you don't
Joy-Con
need that
2
anymore
held
because
horizontally.
you would lose it sometimes. I've lost one in my life and yeah,
The left and
I
right
just can't
sticks
play
are
it
now
without the
larger.
thing. It feels weird.
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a
mouse
mouse to play
function,
with
yeah.
compatible games. Both the left and right
Which
Joy-Con 2 support
is
mouse controls.
another interesting gimmicky concept, but honestly, I think
By
it would be
adjusting the
cool.
audio
In
balance
fact, I have
between the
a. I
ranges,
wonder how it
the sounds
feels.
from the built-in speakers are
I have
clearer
a
and more
Joy-Con
natural
right
in
here. I
handheld
wonder
and
if.
tabletop modes.
I mean, it'd be pretty fine. It's not too bad.
It has a built-in
It'll probably be a
microphone,
bigger
so you can voice chat with
Joy-Con,
friends
obviously.
anytime via game chat. It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly.
That's nice. Yeah. That which is like another thing I want to test out and make sure
Even
it's
if you
working.
don't have
Like
a
how
surround
well does it
sound
work?
system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as
This
if
is
it
cool.
were coming from all around you.
Yep. Again, hopefully the audio is A tier, man. Hopefully it's A tier.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2
I love the new
however you
stand.
like, with a
I
large,
never play it
sturdy
like
stand.
this. I always play it
You
handheld
can
when
move
it's
it
on the go,
freely,
but it
like
makes
this.
it nice to play with people on a little tablet. So
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
which is super nice. Charging it while it's
It's
on
handy
tabletop
for
mode.
connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop
And I wonder
mode.
if you can use any camera or if it has to be the Nintendo one for it to work the same way. I'm assuming it would have to be the
Nintendo
Nintendo
Switch 2 comes with
Okay.
256
The
gigabytes of
256 internal
storage,
is
8
actually
times that of Nintendo
correct.
Switch, for storing
That
your
is
game
so good.
downloads, save data, and more.
I am so happy that they
Reading
give
and
you that
writing
out
data
the rip,
is also
which
faster.
makes the price just as justifiable, to be honest with you.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for
4K
compatible
at
games.
60
HDR
FPS.
is also
60
supported in
FPS,
TV mode.
dude. It's probably gonna be 1080 120 as well, which is gonna be so cool. I don't have a 4K monitor. I have a 4K TV, but I prefer frame
The
rate
Nintendo
over
Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan
overlook.
that
But
keeps your system
sometimes,
cool.
man, seeing a beautiful
This
game,
helps keep
oof,
performance
so good.
stable.
And I love how they showcase everything. It's really cool.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games,
Yep.
as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
Love it. It just looks so sleek. You know what I mean?
As As you just saw,
It's
Nintendo
just that
Switch
new
2
console feel.
Isn't simply
I can't
an
wait to
improved
unbox it.
Nintendo
Oh,
Switch.
woo! So excited. Let's go.
We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay
Yep.
features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game.
So this game that they're
Mr.
gonna
Kawamoto.
show, you guys probably
Hello.
already saw it. This game,
My current location.
I think
is
everybody
actually
agrees
inside the
with
game
this.
itself.
Everybody
This
wishes
is
it
Nintendo
was
Switch
free
2 Welcome Tour,
or included.
exclusive
The
to
fact that
Nintendo
you have to
Switch 2.
pay for this is a little like it sucks, but
standing over here.
hopefully it's not like
Okay,
expensive.
everyone,
If it's like
join me
15
inside the
bucks or
game.
something, that'd be great. But if they're charging like 50 bucks for the
There
game
are a
or
lot of
60
question
bucks,
mark icons
like
here.
do they have
Let's
enough
examine
content in there for you to do that? And is it going to be enjoyable
side
enough to
reads,
play it?
"Where are the
Because they're going to
magnets?"
show it's like a tutorial
The
on
Joy-Con
the
2
hardware.
controllers
You know what I
attached
mean?
to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal.
The metal
that's how
functionality
they
is
attach to the
just so
system.
intriguing.
A magnetic circuit is
I wonder
formed
how it
between
feels
them,
in your
so they
hand.
won't easily detach. Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah.
Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even
Like
do
it's so
something
silly,
like this.
but you know, I'm here for it.
You can
I
adjust
kind of
the
wish
position of the
though
golf club and
they
aim for the cup
like I
by
get for
rotating the
people who are
Joy-Con
playing
2.
on the desk. Like me, I play on a desk
combining
when
the
I
mouse
play the
controls
Switch
and
mostly.
gyroscopes, things
So
like this
it's
are
going to be
possible.
fine when you're doing that, but
There are
when you
secrets to
are playing with a
discover,
group of
even as you're
people
playing
in
mini
one
games and tech
room,
demos.
it's going to be hard to use the mouse functionality.
Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not
That's why I
notice
kind of
until
wish
they're
they had a
pointed out.
point and
There are plenty.
click like the Wii, you know, a little gyro.
Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid
Infrared
digital
signal
game
or
on the
something.
same day as Nintendo Switch 2. So please check it out if you're interested.
As a paid digital
Now,
only game.
I'd like to
yeah.
share some more information regarding Nintendo
Want to
Switch
know how
2.
much it is, man?
This is the game
I like the
card
red.
for Nintendo Switch 2
It's a
titles.
nice look.
It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds.
Yep.
Next up is additional
This is another
storage.
thing. Yep.
Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards.
You cannot use your existing.
They're a different type of SD,
SD
card
cards.
and will make high-speed data transfers
You have to
possible.
buy a whole new one.
Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
Yeah. Which sucks.
Additionally,
Obviously, you have to buy a whole new
transfer
one.
data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the system transfer feature.
Which I hope this
With
is
this
a better
feature,
way
You can
to do
transfer
it
save data,
I hope
digital
it's
games,
faster
and more.
than doing
We're
it on
also
the,
releasing a new
the
Pro controller.
original way.
It has a C button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back there are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use
This
to
is
assign
so
existing
clean.
button controls.
I love it.
In addition, an audio jack has been added.
Which allows you to
We've
plug in
introduced
headphones
a few new features,
right from the
and
controller,
after today's
which is
presentation,
huge.
the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of
So then they go on and kind of
Some
explain
games that
the
were
other
released on
games.
Switch
Yeah,
will
the
receive upgraded
editions.
versions that offer things like
So you have the
improved
upgrade,
visuals,
the Switch 2
unique ways to
edition,
play on
and you have
Switch
the
2,
obviously the
and more.
regular Switch.
Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
So
of
some
Super
people were
Mario
confused
Party
on this.
Jamboree.
It's basically
take a look.
DLC, but it is an upgrade, so you have to purchase the DLC content.
Super Mario Party
essentially.
Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2.
It's probably gonna be like $20 or something.
The upgrade expands on
Which
the
I'm
base
hoping
game and
all of
adds
these
new
upgrades,
features,
man,
including
are.
mouse controls.
I really hope the upgrades are not expensive.
recognition.
$20. I feel like for regular games, if you
More
already own the game,
expressive
$20
rumble.
would feel like too much. I would
and
much
gameplay that
prefer
uses a camera
if
accessory.
it was 15,
All
like
of which
10
can be
bucks
accessed on
at
Switch
it
2.
would be a good price. 15
Let's
probably the
check out
most.
3 new and
Anything
updated
higher,
modes.
it would be a little hard.
First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities.
This is just an interesting concept.
You'll be
The fact
able
that
to
you can
see
do
each
this in
other's
game is
faces
just so
as you play,
silly
so
and
you
fun
can
at the same time.
experience all the
But if you're in the
reactions
same
and emotions
room,
in real
what's the
time.
purpose of doing that? Like
Or
just seeing the
4 friends
reactions,
can take
that's
the
it.
party online.
It's funny. Love it.
Up next, it's Bowser Live.
Bowser
A mode
Live!
with a livelier
Come on,
team
baby.
wins. Bowser will bring you on stage 2. Hit blocks to collect the most
Yep.
coins. Guide an RC car with your voice.
Go, go.
And compete in other mini games using full body movement.
It's gonna be fun
and
to have
sound.
some new like motion mini
Finally,
games.
take a ride on the mouse control.
I get some people don't like that, but I like it.
Safety bar
I like it.
lowered and secured.
I think they're fun.
You're off. Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel
I
the
just want to
bumps
see
and
what the
rumbles
mouse
of the coaster.
functionality is going to feel like, you know what I mean? 'Cause they're really focusing on that.
When
Really,
you enter a
really
pipe,
focusing
a
on it.
mini game will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each
cool.
control an arm.
I just
and
love
one
that.
where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini games.
It's like Toy Story
How quickly
Mania
can you
almost,
reach
too.
the station?
Kind of fun.
From mini games that use a camera, the
Mash!
built-in microphone.
I love that. I love
mouse
that they have
controls,
that. I wonder how
and
accurate it's
rumble.
going to be,
The
though.
biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition,
Let's go!
plus Jamboree TV, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
Heck yeah. July
Nintendo Switch 2
24th.
players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus
But how
Jamboree
much
TV
are the
by purchasing an
upgrades?
upgrade pack.
We want to know. Please, Nintendo.
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions while playing.
So exciting.
Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
This is huge, too. The fact that they're adding both these games,
Nintendo
which
Switch
I
2
knew they
editions
were
of
going to
The
do.
Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild
But they're
and
adding
The Legend
upgrades
of Zelda
for
Tears
these.
of the Kingdom.
Now, I never
feature
played
enhanced resolution and
through Breath of the
frame
Wild
rates,
all the way or anything. I did like 4 parts on my
and
channel.
also support HDR.
But with the
makes
new
the image more
the
vibrant.
new HDR and
So you
upgrade
can play with
functionality
smoother,
of the
higher
higher frame
definition
rate and
graphics.
everything, oof, I'm definitely gonna retackle it and
Plus,
wait till the
You
Switch
can
2.
get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes.
I like this too. I think this is kind of a fun
This
concept.
new
It's
feature
like a player's
can be
guide
accessed via the
for an
Nintendo
app,
Switch app on smart
which
devices.
is pretty interesting.
It's a game-specific.
They kind of go through and they talk about the upgrades, and then we have
Kirby
Kirby
and
in
the
the Forgotten Land. This
You'll
was
be
cool
able to
too.
enjoy an
The fact
additional
that they
story
added DLC
exclusive
for
to the
Kirby as
Nintendo
well.
Switch 2 edition,
Wow.
along with improved
Wow.
graphics and
I think
frame
this is cool because Kirby has been getting quite a bit of love lately. And the
This story
fact that
takes
the
place in the
DLC is
Forgotten
coming
Land
too
after
for
being
this
struck by a
gives you
powerful
more of a
meteor
reason to
causing
purchase
some
it. It's like the
mysterious
Bowser
changes.
Fury stuff, you know? It was essentially a whole new game,
hope
but
you're
you
looking
added
forward to
on like
Kirby's
an
new
extension to that, which gives you a reason to purchase a whole new price.
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have
This
both
looks
a
beautiful.
Nintendo Switch
The
and
fact
a
that they
Nintendo
recorded this
Switch
on
2
the
edition.
Switch 2 hardware looks so much better than what they recorded like 2 weeks ago. I don't know how. The other one still looked great, but this just looks
In addition to standard
just
controls,
insane.
you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay.
I don't think
on
I'll use
Switch
the mouse
2.
controls, but I think it's cool that they have that
Plus,
functionality.
you can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action.
I
in full
might.
HD
I usually
at
do
120
performance, but I
frames
might
per
do the
second.
4K version for this
Choose
game,
from these
just
two
because
modes, both of which support HDR,
I think the Metroid
based on your
Prime
preference
remaster
and
plays
playstyle.
at 60 FPS, so I don't think it would be much
Plus,
different. This is
Pokemon
exciting
Legends
too.
ZA, which is scheduled to launch later
Which
this year,
everybody
will
was
not
giving it
only
so much
receive a
crap,
Nintendo
and
Switch
now
version,
it looks
but a
so
Nintendo
beautiful.
Switch 2 edition
It looks
as well.
freaking beautiful, dude.
By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
Oh yes, that's what we want.
The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions.
Physical and digital, baby.
And if you already own
Oh yeah, and then they announced this Dragon Drive game, which also is another thing with the mouse controls where you're like controlling the wheelchair. It reminds me of Rocket League, but with basketballs, which is kind of cool. I don't know how it's gonna do. I think people are gonna be into it for like the first couple weeks, and then it might die off. But I think it's a cool concept, and I think it could be very competitive. Pretty cool. I really think it's a cool idea to implement new features. I wonder if they're gonna add like new game modes to like Switch Sports or something. I don't know. There's a lot of possibilities that they could do with the new and improved controller system, or controller mouse thing now. So yeah, get dunked on. Love that. Oh yeah, okay. This is where we get into the third-party stuff. So we got Elden Ring coming to the Switch, which is huge. Hades 2, which is another big one. I never played Hades, but after seeing this trailer, I was like pumped. I was like, wow, I need to play this game because it looks so good. I just know of it. I've never played it officially. And then they added Street Fighter 6, which is going to have like amiibos to it too, which is kind of exciting for people who are into fighting games like that. And then you get into this other game, which is kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but you're in a robot suit and it's kind of like an action type game, which is kind of interesting, but we'll see.
This planet will
I might check it out. We'll see. We'll see.
The sovereign axiom. The Trinitas has almost completed
it just looks like one of those super action-packed games, you know?
No!
It just looks so good. Like the Switch 2's hardware is really impressive.
I'll tear you apart.
And then they go on and talk about esports. So you got your Madden, your stuff, and then you've got 2K coming and WWE. Hogwarts Legacy has already been on the Switch, but they're reporting it, of course, to better graphics. I think Split Fiction was coming out. The Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. This is pretty crazy too, because what they show is a new character right here, but then wait for it, you go on into the water and it's all of a sudden Bikini Bottom and everyone's just like, what? That was kind of impressive too, I'm not gonna lie. The fact that they're adding new IPs into there.
This is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive.
This is exciting. I've never played Hitman, but I do like spy games and I've always wanted to play this. But after that, they added something crazy. A new game that they are working on, bringing to the table, is so crazy to me that it is freaking James Bond 007. This is so crazy. We haven't had one for so long, and at first I thought it was GoldenEye, but this right here, wow. It got me pumped because as soon as I heard those few notes, I knew this was going to be freaking James Bond. I just knew it. And then all of a sudden, you know, the barrel and everything. Oh, I am so ready for this. I don't know what's going to happen, if it's just going to be like the Indiana Jones game or it's going to be a first-person action-adventure game. We'll see. But they're working on it, so that's exciting. And then we got some more stuff that they announced. They announced what was this game? Bravely Default. Never played that, but it is Square Enix. So I want to play more of these turn-based RPG games. I only have ever played Pokemon. I've never really dabbed into some of the other, or dabbled into some of the other versions and stuff, but I've always kind of wanted to check them out. Something I've been interested in. Then they talked about Yakuza coming, which is huge. AAA Game Studios. This one was pretty big. This is Age of Calamity, which Zelda fans who are happy about this, you know, a lot of people love Age of Calamity. I personally have never played Age of Calamity, but I want to play it, specifically after seeing this trailer. It really got me intrigued on that, and like I said, I want to focus more on the first-party Legend of Zelda games first before I hop into some of the other stuff to get the full story. But this is exciting stuff for Zelda fans, for sure.
The imprisoning war.
And it takes place right before Tears of the Kingdom. It's like leading into it.
You truly have traveled back in time.
It's crazy.
That's Hyrule Castle?
It sure is.
Then that must mean this really is the past.
Like I said, guys, this is just me reviewing this whole segment. It's not a full-on reaction. I've already watched this. I just didn't record it. I just kind of didn't have much time to do so. So we're kind of here doing a reaction video. in a way. It's kind of a review. I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts on what I thought during these kind of trailers and everything. Which, like I said, this was a great direct. They gave us so much. It was an hour long. Phenomenal direct. Phenomenal. So this is exciting. And then they hopped right into this, which blew me away because I knew.
And with Nintendo Switch Online
this was going to happen,
pack,
but I didn't believe
you
it
can
at the
enjoy
same
a
time.
new membership
I
benefit
had that like
exclusively on
feeling.
Switch
I was just like, there's no way.
Please take a
There's
look
no
at this.
way. And then I saw this dude. Just wait. Just listen. Oof. Oof. When I saw that, I immediately got so excited, guys. This is so huge. GameCube coming to the Switch 2?
Nintendo
Woo!
GameCube,
That's huge.
originally released in 2001.
That's actually huge.
Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda
And this,
game
I've
that
never
looks
played
like
Wind
a
Waker,
cartoon
and I've
come to
always
life
wanted to
through
play,
sight shading.
but I wanted to wait
Controlling
until
the
they were
wind
going
using
to
a
add it to the
mysterious
Switch,
baton,
which I
Link
kept
sets sail
waiting
on an
and waiting
adventure
and
across
waiting.
the Great Sea.
And now we finally have
The
it in a
Legend of
higher
Zelda,
resolution
The Wind Waker.
version.
Transcending history
And I've never
and
played
the
Soul
world.
Calibur.
A tale
I'm
of
excited to play
souls and
this.
swords
I
eternally
usually
retold.
played
In this
Tekken,
3D,
Mortal
weapons-based
Kombat back in the
fighting
day,
game,
and then I
each
also
fighter
played
comes
Virtua
equipped with a
Fighter
different weapon.
on the
And
PS2,
Link from the
which
Legend of Zelda series
such a great game.
enters the fray.
Never played this one, but
Soul
I'm excited
Calibur 2.
because
Experience
or
a world
F-Zero.
of
Yeah, these are
knuckle
3
racing
titles
at
coming on
speeds over
launch that
2,000
I
kilometers
have
per
never
hour.
played.
30
And I've always
machines
wanted to
will
play
put
them.
it all on the line in
So this is exciting
death-defying
for me.
races. Featuring the series first, machine customization
so cool.
and story mode.
I just can't believe they're
Get ready
adding
to
GameCube.
experience
This is so
F-Zero
exciting, dude.
GX.
So exciting.
In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online.
Yeah. Online GameCube, dude. Online
Enjoy these
GameCube.
classic games with clearer
So
image
exciting.
quality and
I can't
higher
wait.
resolution than the original releases.
And on top of that, it
You
got
can
better.
also
It
check the
got
controls
better.
for each title and customize
They gave
them
us
to
a
your liking.
preview of what the upcoming GameCube games are gonna be. This
More titles
was
will be
insane.
added in the future.
We got Mario Sunshine, Fire Emblem, Pokemon XD, Super Mario Strikers, Chibi, Robo, Luigi's Mansion, and Pokemon Coliseum.
Nintendo GameCube,
all coming to the
Nintendo
GameCube.
Classics, the Switch 2
Well, the Switch 2, but a
GameCube
GameCube variant. Oh man, this is incredible. This is incredible.
The same day as the hardware's release.
Wow.
And a dedicated controller designed.
I also
got to
get this
original
controller.
GameCube
I have the Power A
also be
versions,
released.
but they're super
It
clicky.
can connect
They're still
wirelessly
great,
and
like
also
still feel
has
the
a
same,
C
but I
button
hope
to
this one
quickly
feels just
access
better.
Game
I
Chat.
hope it feels just so much better.
The Nintendo GameCube
Whew,
controller,
so exciting.
exclusively available
That's exciting.
for Nintendo Switch Online members.
After that,
will
they
also
hopped
be
into
available the
this
same
game, which
day
I
as-
have never played. And I was asking my friend, like, what is this game? And he's like, did you ever play Undertale? Right before the Undertale came out. I'm like, no, I didn't. And after seeing this trailer, immediately I was like, I have to play this game. I have to play it. I don't know how I've never played this game, but I need to play it. I need to play Undertale, and then I need to play the first 2 chapters, and then the second 2 chapters that are coming out. So this was exciting for people who have been waiting for this game. That's cool. Yeah, excited. And then they showed off some more third-party stuff. So we got Civilization 7. Never played. And then they announced like WWE and NBA, which huge for those people. I've never really been into sports games. I played a little bit of Madden growing up and stuff, but wasn't for me. And then we got this Survival Kids game, which the freaking stream when you first watched it, the video was decent, and it had cut off and paused at a certain point during this trailer, and everyone was like, what the frick is going on? And we finally figured out what was going on, and then I didn't even get to see this trailer initially,
reloaded in a new 3D
which was Gungeon 2.
You can expect some fan favorite
Eventually I ended up watching it, of course.
We're still working on the game.
Yeah,
We're
this was
excited
crazy.
to share more with you in the future.
It looked interesting. I've never played it, the first one, so not sure about that. And then this one looked interesting. It's kind of like a space farming sim or something. I don't know what's going on with this, but it looked kind of intriguing. I normally don't like a lot of farming sim games, but some of them are good. Some of them are really good. I just, over time, I get bored of them. But maybe it's just because I haven't like just played enough of them, you know? But this one just looked interesting because it's dealing with space and stuff like that. And I was just like, yeah, I'm game, I'll do it. I'll check it out. So this one, what was this one called? Star Secret, which is cool. And then they went and talked about the Final Fantasy VII. Cyberpunk is coming as well, which showed after. This right here, Silksong, most excited third-party announcement that we've gotten. To me, Silksong, phenomenal choice. I am so excited to see that game come out this year, and I'm hoping it is this year. I've been waiting for that game. Been waiting. And then, yeah, we got all these other games that they showcased last Direct. Quite a bit of them. And then they showed off this special game, which kind of had me wondering. I'm like, is this Castlevania? What is this? And then they finally showed that it was From Software. And the fact that this is From Software, and it is a game specifically developed by them, for the Nintendo Switch 2, only on the Switch 2, is crazy. They have that much faith in making a game for the Switch 2. A lot of people were saying they kind of got Bloodborne vibes from it, but
to a night of moonlight.
We will see, man. We will see.
To humanity's very dusk.
It was just crazy. Crazy. And it looks so good. Like, for the Switch 2, obviously it would probably look slightly better on PS5 or Xbox or something, but I don't know, man. The Switch 2 has been showing some stuff. I'm like, it kind of looks like, you can tell it's just like a little bit less, but it looks so good. It looks so good. Dude, I just don't get it. And it's handheld. Like, it's literally like a Steam Deck. It's incredible. There's just some super hype about the Switch 2 coming out. Super hype, man. This is crazy. Looks like an open world. Not linear, pretty much open world. But of course you got your crazy looking creatures and monsters and bosses and stuff. It's kind of insane. Jump! Bite! I just can't believe that. It's insane. That guy looks insane, dude. Creepy. Creepy, mofo.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon.
Summoning some allies.
As we set the scene.
You got guns too, man.
I pray that you are able.
You got your classic boss that has that same hairstyle thing. I don't even know what it is. All I know is it's pretty, like, exciting stuff looking at this. I'm not gonna lie. I wonder if there's different classes in here too.
The moon tears will flow for one.
Watch this boss be like the hardest boss in the game.
And one alone.
He doesn't look that crazy, but watch him be the best. Duskbloods. So that's exciting stuff. And then they went on and announced this crazy announcement that everybody was wondering what was it going to be, because they had only like 10 minutes left in the Direct. And everyone's like, what's going on? I saw this star and I'm like, Mario? And then I was like, no, that's not a Mario star. That's a freaking Kirby star, dude. That's a freaking Kirby star. And I immediately, I'm not kidding when I said this, I knew what it was going to be. As soon as Kirby was trying to activate the star and he was riding on it, I knew what it was going to be. And if you guys know, this game, back on the Gamecube, was so good. And the fact that they're finally bringing it back, like, 2 decades later, is crazy, dude. I just can't believe it that this game is existing in a high-res HD 4K now. Jeez, like, This is just so exciting. We got Kirby Air Riders. Literally the same game. Well, we don't know if it's the same game, but it's exciting that they're bringing it back. Oh, man. A sequel to Air Ride, dude. It's so exciting. And on top of that, it is directed by the one and only Masahiro Sakurai. I always forget his first name, but Sakurai,
which originally
steps away from
Nintendo
Smash
GameCube system
and works
over
on this
20
game.
years ago, is getting a
Phenomenal.
brand new game.
Whew. So excited.
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders.
Oh, we are.
Directed by
We
Masahiro
are.
Sakurai.
The fact that they have to add his name
Next
on there
is
to
our
get
last
people
trailer
excited
for
too,
today.
like, it's
Please
just
take a
crazy.
look.
It's just crazy. And then they go and blow us away with this last final announcement, which I thought it was going to be a new 3D Mario. And after seeing this, I'm like, Mario Odyssey 2, like, what could it be? But then I saw the minecart, and I was like, wait a minute. And bananas. I just had a feeling. I was like, this isn't Mario. And my thoughts on this game, too, is that it is an IP revival. I think Donkey Kong deserves this, to be honest with you. I think he absolutely deserves this. Now, the whole concept of this game looks interesting to me because when I was watching this trailer, not only do we have a freaking Donkey Kong 3D open world game, but you can literally destroy everything. You can literally go through and just destroy everything. And that's the thing. I'm interested to see what's going to happen. Are there going to be a lot of collectibles just in the mountain that you have to just find? Or is it certain spots? It looks like he can literally just destroy everything. I just don't know what to expect, man. But this game, oh man, it comes out just a month after the Switch. And that's so exciting because, wow. We've never had this before. It's always been 2D, which you do have 2D segments in this game, but holy dude. I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it. It's just, we're here in this time, living in a time. We have a new Nintendo console coming out, and it's just, what a time to be alive, man. What a time to be alive. I think we're going to be, are we going to be collecting crystal bananas? Is that what it is? Instead of moons, it's crystal bananas. I just love that. You got boss battles. You got a lot of things in there. Puzzle solving, probably. Let's go, DK! He's got his new look. Well, he's got his little trousers on, you know? It's great. Donkey Kong Bonanza! Hey, he doesn't have his trousers on right there. Only a month after the Switch 2 drops.
That
That's
was
insane.
a brand new 3D platforming action game
That's
starring
crazy.
Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls,
So crazy.
the ground,
Yeah,
and
everything.
just about everything. as you
Everything.
demolish
Just
your way
about,
through a
okay.
massive
But
underground world.
basically everything.
More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Anyway, guys, that is my review on the Nintendo Switch 2. Those were everything that was showcased. I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts on it because, yeah, I didn't get to do my final reaction, my live reaction, which is kind of sad. But, you know, I got to do this and I was still happy to go back through and look at everything. But thank you all for tuning in. And as always, guys, please leave a like, subscribe, and share the video. And as always, everybody, stay groovy. Have a nice day. We will catch you in the next episode of JK Groovy Games. Bye!